Europa is a story-driven adventure game that invites players to explore a lush, breathtaking world set on the terraformed moon of the same name. With around 3-4 hours of playtime, players experience a peaceful journey through lakes, meadows and mountains, scattered amidst the remnants of a once thriving civilization. As Z, an android searching for answers on a utopian yet fallen Europa, players will glide gracefully from boost to boost, uncover secrets and solve puzzles hidden within the ruins. Through free-flowing movement, powered by an upgradable Zephyr jetpack, Z gains the ability to soar effortlessly, reaching new heights with each leap. At the heart of the adventure lies an intimate story of growth and humanity's connection to nature, unfolding as players traverse Europa's serene landscapes. This game offers a meditative experience, drawing players into a world of exploration, mystery, and introspection. Let's now delve into the reviews. Common feedback points to Europa include its strong appeal for younger audiences and captivating visual design, often described as beautiful and lush with details like changing landscapes, sunsets, and unique creatures. The serene atmosphere, calming music, and freedom of movement through gliding and jetpack mechanics create an immersive exploration experience that many players found engaging. However, criticisms highlight limited content and minimal interactivity within the game world, with most buildings inaccessible and few NPCs or story-building elements. Some players felt the puzzles were overly simplistic and repetitive, involving tasks like lighting lanterns or collecting boosts without deeper challenges. Controls were another common concern, with imprecise movement making platforming tricky and immersion-breaking at times. Despite its brief 3-4 hour gameplay, Europa has been praised for its detailed visuals and relaxing vibe, though some found the price steep for the content offered. The game Tales of Ravine is a unique equestrian experience set in the picturesque alpine town of Ravine, known as the equestrian capital of Europe. Players are admitted to the prestigious Ravine Equine University International, where they train in show jumping, dressage, and cross-country riding under world-renowned masters. Although the early access version lacks the main storyline, players can explore the barns and take summer riding lessons while awaiting the start of the school year. With its innovative riding mechanics inspired by real-life horse riding, the game offers a more mature and challenging experience for horse gamers. The diverse range of horses, from calm geldings to high-strung mares and young stallions, adds depth and variety to the gameplay. And now we come to the reviews. Common feedback points to this early access game highlight a mix of promising gameplay elements and current performance issues. Players praise the realistic horse riding mechanics and immersive environments, noting the horse models and striding feel fluid and engaging. Many appreciate the added challenge of restricted activities and individualized riding lessons, though these can be slow-paced for some. Visuals, lighting and textures are well received, but occasional blurring and inconsistent quality in first-person mode affect the experience. Key critiques revolve around limited content, as only 3 missions and 2 horses are available, with some reporting poor performance on lower-end devices. Frustration arises from the lack of in-game guidance, especially for new players unfamiliar with the layout or objectives, often needing to explore forums to proceed. Suggestions include clearer initial directions and hints for accessible horses. Despite these obstacles, fans of the genre see strong potential and recommend it to other horse enthusiasts as a game to follow as it develops. The game Soulbind, Tales of the Underworld is a dark, action-packed journey where players bind souls and assemble monsters from the body parts of defeated enemies. Set in the mysterious world of Allah, players navigate procedurally generated landscapes filled with monsters, traps, and countless secrets. Collecting body parts enables unique abilities and influences combat tactics, with over 50 types available, each varying in rarity and impact. The gameplay emphasizes skill, requiring precise dashes, double jumps, and weapon mastery as enemies grow tougher. Death brings setbacks, but it's not a final defeat. Ink tables allow some body parts to be saved for future attempts, while shards of souls unlock permanent talents to aid survival. Soulbind challenges players to build their hero strategically, whether as a resilient tank or powerful glass cannon. In this relentless world, every choice shapes the adventure, urging players to master their skills and uncover Allah's deepest secrets. And now we come to the reviews. Common feedback points to Soulbind. Tales of the Underworld emphasize its engaging mechanics, particularly the addictive replay-focused gameplay and immersive roguelike elements. Character movement is fluid, and the visual design, including atmospheric lighting and unique character customization, stands out, creating a dark, detailed world that appeals to fans of the genre. However, some players note that the challenging structure, where single defeats send them back to the start, can feel repetitive and limit exploration. Critics point out occasional unpolished visuals and gameplay elements with comparisons to Dead Cells and calls for refinement. Despite these drawbacks, players who enjoy challenging, die-and-retry games find it a must-try, eagerly awaiting updates and a full release. In this exciting game, Revolution Idol, players must strategize to fill circles and multiply numbers, aiming for unprecedented scores. Developed by New Games and Oni Gaming, this idle game delivers an addictive experience where progress is marked by a series of key milestones. As players accumulate multipliers and purchase color spectrums, they increase their score rates and eventually reach prestige and infinity. Upon hitting the massive 1.79308 score, players unlock infinity points, which lead to powerful upgrades. By continuing to progress, players can also reach eternity, which introduces new gameplay mechanics and extends the challenge further. The game's colorful design, automation options and achievements keep players engaged, while the leaderboard and detailed stats provide motivation to climb higher. Designed for both PC and mobile, Revolution Idol invites players into a community-driven experience with ongoing content updates and support, making each revolution towards infinity even more captivating. Let's take a closer look at our next review. Reviewers are of the opinion that this early access title resembles a mobile game, with a monetization model heavily geared towards pay-to-win elements. Feedback highlights an aggressive use of in-game advertisements and limited-time microtransactions, which many consider predatory and out of place on platforms like Steam. The game's balance and pacing seems skewed by its monetization. Players report that progression either feels sluggish without purchases or trivialized with them. Despite initial appeal, enjoyment diminishes as players encounter frequent interruptions to buy boosts and packs. The inclusion of leaderboards exacerbates pressure to spend, creating an imbalanced competitive environment. While some reviewers see potential if the monetization strategy is revised, the current model distracts from core gameplay and limits its appeal. The game Spear Song is a turn-based tactical adventure where players lead a squad of ancient Slavic knights in a quest against evil forces drawn from Slavic folklore and fairy tales. The kingdom is under siege by dark creatures like ghouls, evil spirits, and a fearsome three-headed dragon. Players must harness the unique skills of each knight and combine their abilities to defeat these menacing foes. Featuring colorful, folk-inspired visuals, Spear Song immerses players in a vibrant world where each attempt to save the kingdom brings a new journey filled with strategic choices. Upgrading characters is essential, but caution is required, as fallen warriors are permanently lost, forcing players to restart with a fresh team if defeated. The fate of the kingdom rests on each player's strategy, courage, and skill. Let's now delve into the reviews. Reviewers are of the opinion that Spear Song, set in a Slavic-inspired world, offers a captivating roguelike experience with engaging combat but suffers from numerous bugs that disrupt progress, including critical ones requiring restart. Players manage a diverse team of units like knights and enchantresses facing folklore monsters, advancing through maps via objectives and upgrading the central hub. While the combat is challenging and rewarding, especially for experienced players, the limited content and basic skill progression hinder replayability. Though visually and atmospherically well developed, the current version's minimal inventory, skill system, and repetitive gameplay reduce depth. Critics suggest that while the game holds promise, it may need more refinement to fully meet the expectations of roguelike fans.